What's up guys, Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports, and today I'm going to be bringing you kind of a little vlog video, and we're actually making our way up to Las Vegas to head to SEMA 2019. So our Ranger is already up there. We got it checked into its little booth area, but we're going to be taking the Raptor up there right now with me and some of the video guys, just getting some stuff prepped and ready so tomorrow we can hit the show. We're going to be there basically all 4 days, running around, getting content and everything along the way. But yeah, for today, it's mostly just going to be cruising up there and getting settled in. So we just rolled into Vegas and made it to the house that we're staying at for the week. It looks like it's gonna be pretty nice, and we even have a tree house outside, which is interesting. And so we're gonna basically unload everything, hang out, probably get some pizzas in here, and get ready for a pretty full day tomorrow.
No, that's the best part. They have scooters.
Rich mahogany. So much culture. What's up guys? It's Tuesday morning, which means this is going to be our first day kicking off with SEMA. We just grabbed some breakfast and some coffee real quick, trying to get filled up, and now is when the fun starts. So we hung out yesterday and made sure everything went well with check-in, but now we're actually going to get into the show, start shooting, seeing some builds, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right guys, so here's the deal. We're at Ford's booth at SEMA right now, and they're actually about to do a pretty big reveal. It looks like what I'm guessing is gonna be the baby Bronco. So I don't think they're gonna be revealing the full big Bronco that everyone's hyped about quite yet, or even at this event. But if this is the baby one, I'm still really excited to see it. And it's gonna be something a little bit different in Ford's lineup. So we're waiting right now. They said that there's some sort of celebrity that's gonna announce it. I don't know who that's gonna be either, but we're gonna hang tight and hopefully see something cool here pretty quick. So it turns out it was not the baby Bronco. I thought maybe I called it and knew what Ford was up to, but they went and flipped it around. Jay Leno was here though, and so it turns out this was actually Jay Leno's truck that they were building, and it's like a 730 horsepower manual 5-speed Bronco resto mod, which is pretty wild. It's really cool looking. I have no idea how he's gonna keep that thing under control, but it's neat nonetheless. So guys, a little midday check-in. We actually just stopped, grabbed some lunch, hung out, and also found this really cool X-Dang truck that they built. It's an F350 dually that's just slammed and has this wild tailgating setup. But so far so good. We've been really impressed with just the size of the show. I mean, this is the first time for me ever being here, so it's been wild to see all the builds and the amount of people coming through. But we'll check in a little while. All right, folks, so that's gonna be a wrap on day one of SEMA. We're gonna head home, get some dinner, and then we'll be back here tomorrow. We saw a whole lot. We even ran into Jay Leno and Blue Man Group and all sorts of crazy stuff. I've got 13,000 steps in alone just today walking around the show. So it's been wild. We're having a good time. We've seen some ridiculous stuff like this. We've seen some really, really crazy cool builds and everything in between, but we'll check in tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 of SEMA, which means it's Wednesday, and we have got a lot to power through. We probably haven't even seen a third of the show yet, even after walking all day yesterday, so we're feeling a little bit tired, but we're definitely ready to see some more cool builds, and there's always plenty of excitement, so let's just jump right into it. So we just ran across this Ford Transit build from Outside Van that's pretty cool looking. They've got this thing set up on tracks. It's got these fold down cots on ladders on the sides. They have kayak racks on the top, mountain bikes on the back doors. It's like full-blown wild over-the-top adventure rig, but I do really like it. I'm hoping that more transit stuff like this will kind of continue to pop up, especially because Ford's going to be releasing an all-wheel drive Transit. I believe in 2020 it's going to be just a standard thing you can go buy at a dealership, which it's granted it's not full 4-wheel drive, but I mean it gives you an opportunity to build something kind of adventure capable, which I like. So we are day 2. It's about an hour left in the show right now, and it is exhausting walking around this. I was really thinking that we wouldn't be wearing down until like day 4, but after running around with camera gear, especially Leo behind the camera right now, having to carry everything, and then I've got some, extra mics and batteries and stuff. It's like the weight pulls on you. There's just so many miles of show to cover. It really is super overwhelming. There's just lights and sounds and everything everywhere, so still cool nonetheless. I mean, obviously we've seen a lot of amazing stuff and we're happy to be here, but it definitely helps to sit down and take a break every once in a while. So we're kind of just hiding out right now by the ranch hand booth where we found a little quiet spot to chill and drink some water, but so far so good. We're just powering through. So we made it to the end of day 2 and we are back at the house right now, just basically getting ready to head back out for dinner. Obviously everything kind of runs late with SEMA, but it was a successful day. We got, a few more builds in, we were able to make some more content and run around the show quite a bit, and actually got into some different areas and booths that we didn't see yesterday. So tomorrow is going to be kind of the same gig, lots of running around and lots of cool stuff to see, but we'll check in with you in the morning. It's okay, he's docile.
He's sleeping.
Wait till tomorrow morning. It is day 3 of SEMA Show 2019, and we're pretty tired, but all joking aside, the Supras are pretty neat. There's a lot of cool stuff that's even just out in the parking lots around the buildings, and we're hoping today to maybe spend a little bit more time outside, maybe catch some of the drifting and burnouts and all that crazy stuff that happens just around the show in general, but we're gonna jump right in and see what we can find. All right, folks, today ran a little bit shorter than usual because we were just powering through trying to get all the rest of our video content wrapped up. Thankfully, our buddies here at Super Performance decided to let me kind of get in the GT40, poke around a little bit. It's got this awesome Golf livery on it, so we were just kind of hanging out. We're gonna leave the show pretty quick here, but we're gonna check in again tomorrow for day 4, and then that'll be a wrap on SEMA. Well guys, we are back in Phoenix, Arizona, wrapped up SEMA, but I wanted to give you a little bit of an explanation on day 4 because we really didn't shoot a whole lot that last day. We were mostly just wrapping some things up, tying up some loose ends for videos, and then getting ready to get the truck checked out. And so it was not that eventful of a day overall, and really that SEMA parade at the end is an interesting experience at best. It seems to mostly just be a competition to see who can blare country roads the loudest while also hitting the rev limiter 10 times in a row. And then that just continues on for 8 hours. So thankfully we were able to dip out of line. We got on the highway, grabbed some dinner, and then just booked it straight back to Phoenix after that. So all in all, it was an awesome experience. I'd say for SEMA as a whole, it was definitely even bigger than we anticipated, and it was really cool just to see a bunch of wild builds. There was a lot of Supras, a lot of Gladiators, a lot of Rangers, you know, just some really neat vehicles there at the show. It was a little disappointing to not see as many F-150s as we had hoped, but the ones we did see were still pretty well made. And obviously SEMA as a whole is just a pretty unique and fun experience when you've got that much stuff in one area and then you have cars outside ripping and doing donuts and Raptors jumping things. So all in all, it was a lot of fun. And with that, that's gonna be a wrap on this SEMA vlog. Thank you guys for watching if you stuck it out all the way to the end, and we're looking forward to next year where hopefully we can bring you some even better content and show you some more new builds and all the cool stuff that we'll see when we get there. And I'll see you guys next time.